Hi guys, it's Rena, and I wanted to do a review today on a couple products that I just received from Sugarpill Cosmetics. I've tried the brand in the past, but I haven't ordered from them in a long time, and I thought it was about time that I ordered the Sparkle Baby palette from them. I only have their three quads, the Burning Heart, Sweetheart, and Heartbreaker, and they're pretty much all mattes. And so what intrigued me about Sparkle Baby is the fact that it's actually shimmers. So it comes in this little sleeve like this. That's pretty much the only protection that the palette has when it's before it's out of the packaging. And it has 4 full-size eyeshadows, and they're quite large, very, very large pans. Let's see, they're 3.5 grams a piece, or 0.12 ounces. I've used it a little bit already, so if it's messy or anything, please forgive me. So yeah, you get 4 shadows, and they're from the Sparkle Baby collection. The mirror doesn't stay up unless you hold it up, so that is one thing that's a little bit of a downside, but that's nothing new for Sugarpill. So you get the 4 colors, and the first one is called Kitten Parade. The second one is Frostine. This one's Candy Crush, and this one here is Hotsy Totsy. I've used all of these eyeshadows in the past couple days since I got the palette, and I have to say I'm really impressed. I'm wearing, it's kind of hard to see with my lighting and my webcam, but you can see that I'm wearing Kitten Parade and then Hotsy Totsy on the outer corner. And yesterday I wore Candy Crush mixed with another eyeshadow I'm going to show you on the lid with Frostine and Hotsy Totsy on the lower lash line, and I really like the way it turned out. So these, just like all of Sugarpill's eyeshadows, are fairly pigmented. Considering they are pastels, I think they're pretty impressive in terms of quality and the strength of the color. I'm going to do quick swatches for you. Unfortunately, I'm going to do finger swatches because it's what I got right here. Let's see. So these are the 4 colors. Hopefully they're coming up pretty true to color. And let's see if I can get somewhat decent hand swatches here. Alright, so you can see Kitten Parade is kind of this peachy shade with a pretty pinkish shimmer, which is why I think it goes really well with Hotsy Totsy. Frostine is the least pigmented of the bunch. It's not coming up really true here on camera. It is it's a pastel lavender pretty much with almost like a bluish sheen. Candy Crush is probably one of the most pigmented of the 4. And it's extremely frosty. It's a very frosty blue, but it's really beautiful, and it blends wonderfully with other colors. So it's probably my favorite from the entire palette in terms of workability and being able to incorporate it in looks easily. And then Hotsy Totsy is this gorgeous, gorgeous pink with kind of some shimmer throughout. It almost looks like maybe golden shimmer with like a purple shift. I haven't worked with it too much yet, so but they're all beautiful. This is without primer, by the way. They work beautifully. They apply to the eye really well. I do recommend with any Sugarpill eyeshadow using a slightly tacky base. I almost always use NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil when I'm using very bright colors to make them pop. And especially with Sugarpill's texture, I think it really helps adhere the pigments to your eyes. Now these are a little bit different because they are shimmer. They're a little bit easier to work with in terms of getting them to show up on your lid with or without Jumbo Eye Pencil. So this, I don't think it's as much of a concern, but if you're looking into any of their other palettes, I think maybe investing in something like NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk or whatever color is worth a look into. So overall, I really do like this palette. I think the packaging is adorable with the little kitty and the colors. Clearly, I'm not really afraid of color. I've got blue nail polish and, multiple color hair. So I love this. It fits perfectly with my aesthetic. I love Sugarpill. Their products are good quality. And for a decent price as well. I mean, this is $34, and you could go into Sephora and buy a palette for cheaper than that, probably maybe from Too Faced or something. But I think for the size of the pans and the brand name and everything that goes into it, the theming, the custom packaging, everything, I think this is worth the $34 price tag. And it also ships very quickly from Sugarpill's website. They have a flat rate of $6, so it's not too terrible. Plus you get a Sugarpill sticker with it usually, so that's always exciting. And then the last thing that I wanted to do a quick review of was the kimchi eyeshadow that they just put out, which is really why I placed this order. Like, I've been wanting the Sparkle Baby palette for a long time, but this is what prompted me to place the order. They released an eyeshadow called Kimchi, and this is the back of it. You can see it has cute little writing and a cute pair of lips. Inspired by the drag queen Kim Chi, who was recently on season 8 of RuPaul's Drag Race, which I'm a big fan of, and Kim Chi was one of my favorites. So I got really excited when I saw that Sugarpill was putting out a collaboration with Kim Chi. So this eyeshadow is a beautiful, like, brilliant turquoise. It's matte, and it is probably the creamiest matte I have ever used in my life, which considering its color, I think that that's really impressive. Usually with these color blues, or any color blue really that's matte, it can be hard for it to really have that intense pigmentation while still being buttery. So I'm just gonna do what I did with the other one. I can't believe how smooth this is. Like, I really can't. And I'll swatch it next to Hotsy Totsy. So that was just a quick swatch. I think it's beautiful. It almost matches my nail polish. It's so buttery smooth. It's so pigmented. It lasted a long time on my lids. Whereas yesterday when I did my look with Candy Crush and Kimchi, Candy Crush started creasing just a little bit at the end of the night after wearing it for probably 8 or 9 hours. Kimchi lasted all day without fading, and it blended beautifully, which is, you know, with mattes, that's really important, especially when you have a bright color like this. You want it to be able to work easily with the rest of your makeup. So I'm really impressed with this. It was $13 for the single, which isn't too terrible in my opinion for the size pan you're getting. Again, it's 3.5 grams or 0.12 ounces. So pretty comparable to maybe a Makeup Forever eyeshadow, which I think is what they're normally compared to. So overall, I am very pleased with my recent Sugarpill order, and I do have some more things from Sugarpill on the way to me. So if I get around to reviewing them, I will. Yeah, I'm really happy. I love the fact that they include a sticker. I love how fast it ships, and it's always securely packaged in a very cute box. So yeah, that's about it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and it maybe has you thinking about looking at Sugarpill, maybe the new Kimchi eyeshadow, or a palette. So thank you for watching.